All right, we're gonna be a little silly here, but this is left over from an extension cord that we repaired. If you watched the channel, you saw with this particular red cord, my struggles, not only with struggles with the camera, memory filling up on it in the middle of it, chopping off parts of the video, the plug itself being kind of squirrely in terms of stripped screws and stuff. So as our reward, we're gonna take this. We have a leftover plug there. We're going to make not the world's, but a very short extension cord. Now, the plug that we're gonna put on here, the male end, the thing with it is, if like we're like, okay, this is more of a gimmick what we're doing here. If you need that male end, you can just take the male end back off and throw this out, but we're not going to throw it out. As I said in other videos, because I don't have wire strippers with me, I'm going old school. Or you could say I'm going no school here. Okay, so this cord seems like it's seen its days. Like it probably once was red and it's just kind of worn out. So when I use scissors to do this, once I break the outer, I just try to really flex it. And then I can hopefully, we can just work with it. It's almost there. This is one piece hanging it on. I'm going to try to be careful because this is all I got. I have a plug here if I go any shorter. There we go. I got it. Okay. So really have to do the same thing here. I like to do this, so I'm working with it in the outlet. It's not breaking apart on me. And then I also like to, when I go to make my next cut, kind of just size it up. So this is like our fourth video doing this because we had two extension cords that were cut. So, you know, you double the number of cords you have when they're split, and probably getting faster and faster at this. So like I do this maybe like once every 2 years or whatever, probably longer, much longer. And then I kind of forget, not how I did it, but kind of. So I usually struggle with the first one I do, which was in this case, unfortunately on camera, that red cord, and then it just gets easier. I start blaming like the replacement plugs less because I'm paying attention. This one's a little slightly longer. All right. So what he's going to do is he is going to Green to green, black to brass, B to B, black to brass, white to silver. Left to circle, right to circle. Maybe some of the YouTubers out there know that reference. Karate Kid. Sand the deck. Right to circle, left to circle. No, so black is brass, green is green. So let me just make sure he is on camera, which he's not. Wait. Yep. So you want to make sure you have this on. I've done this so many times myself that sometimes you get the leads on the screws or the terminals like perfect, and then you're like, oh, I forgot to put the collar on, or whatever you want to call that piece. I ordered these on Amazon, but if like whatever, you're outside and you are, I think the most common way that these things get cut up is the electric hedge trimmers. I know a lot of them are battery operated now, but there's still a lot out there that are electric cord. And if you're like, oh, I gotta run to the hardware store or buy a new cord and throw this one out, I wrecked it. And especially if it's like 100-foot cord. No. Just go to the hardware store and buy these at the hardware store. Just buy one male and one female end so you can make 2 cords out of your one. And as I say, when we're working on these, if you start to struggle, you know, always take your time and you need to take a look at that.
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, I see. All right.
White, silver.
White to silver. Got it?
I think.
Would you like me to take a look?
Yes.
Or you do the last one, then I'll take a look. I know that look. I know that feeling. All right. Let me take a look at that. All right. So then we'll get this back in. So this cord's a little tricky to work with because it's so short. There's not a lot of play. So let me let's see if I can line this up. I'm trying to do it on camera too, so I apologize if we go off frame. Just tilt this down so you can kind of back this off. Okay. I'll lean and look at this. Okay. All right. I think my assistant ran off because I think he had a phone call. You probably heard his watch ringing. Might have been his mother calling, wondering what we're doing. Or his grandmother. He just had a birthday as of this recording. So what do we do for fun? We rebuild extension cords. He's definitely a part of the channel for sure, and if you follow the channel, he's making appearances. A lot of the stuff we do before the channel existed, a lot of the stuff we did together anyway. And what's cool is he'll make suggestions for videos. It's like, oh Dad, we need to do a video on this. Okay, this is not lined up. Well, it feels like it. was his grandmother talking. I think they're trying to figure out the plan. All right, we got one more here. I'm not sure why he chose to come down here to be over there, be on camera. All right. Okay, so now we need to put this part on, which is on the end. This is what holds everything together. I know he'll want to keep this for himself, which is fine. It's just we're just doing it to be silly. I don't think we did it on camera, but we had we were repairing a light set. It got chewed up by an animal. I talked about it in that video. It got chewed in 2 places, so ultimately we had 3 sections that needed to be fixed, and 2 of the 3 we fixed. The 3rd we were unable to. It just was like shorted out or something. So he was experimenting, trying to make a 1 bulb light strand. So it was literally 1 fixture with a plug connected to the wire, and that was interesting because it looked like a night light. So I know he likes stuff like this, and so we joked we could take that and plug it into this. All right, that is done. And I just gotta. All right, so here you have it.
The 4-inch, 5-inch extension cord. Don't go crazy now. Thanks for watching, and thanks for putting up with this silliness. See you next time.